Hello, today I'm going to talk about fun, having fun. Let's have some fun. That's what I want to do today. At least this morning before I'm off to work. And in theory, work should be fun, right? So you stick to it. It should be fun. There's a challenge. I am. I woke up this morning thinking of what I thought about yesterday about games, playing chess, and preparing for the day. So how do you prepare for the day? And today I was thinking, if you're going to prepare for the day, how will you make the day fun? How do you make your days fun? What will get me to my psychological flow state? Get me in the zone? That is the question. This happened because I was looking at my notes and remembered this book that I read. When was the last time I read this? Probably this is probably a decade old book that I read, and I highlighted a note there. Um, this particular line. Artemis, and this book is Neverwinter. This is a book by let's see, Neverwinter Nights. Nights. Let's go for Neverwinter book. Yeah, this is the book published back in 2011. That is the book. It's a nice book by R.A. Salvatore. I like his stories. The stories are in the world of Forgotten Realms. Forgotten Realms is published by Wizards of the Coast. Wizards of the Coast is a famous gaming company. And gaming, Artemis, and the protagonist here in this book is Drizzt. This guy, Drizzt. By this time, the story goes that by this time, Drizzt had lost almost all of his friends because he's a dark elf. And his dark elves' lives live longer than regular elves, than regular, than humans and other characters. So what this book explores is how his life has been since people have left him and he's meeting new friends. Um, and it's funny, this particular line. This is a spoiler alert before you continue. You still there? Okay. Spoiler alert. He used to fight with an opponent back 100 years ago, because elves live 100 years and no or more. Was his opponent was one of his nemesis was Artemis Entreri, and they would always draw their fights. They would never really end fighting. In this particular scene, it's still memorable for me because he's been sad, he's been lonely, and then Artemis Entreri is a human. He's not supposed to be alive, but due to some things that had happened to Artemis Entreri, he still lives. And Visit suddenly fights with Artemis and Cherry. Artemis and Cherry. I can imagine this scene. And me, as the reader, was so into the story that I reacted. What the hell? Normally, I don't react to novels. I don't highlight things on novels. I highlight on sentences and phrases in non-fiction, rarely on fiction books. For me, this was so memorable that I highlighted it. And this world of Neverwinter is recently having a release of this famous story like Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is a famous place in the world of the world of Forgotten Realms. And this is the things I have fun when I'm not thinking of work, looking at stories, reading stories, and um, watching games, reading a book on this world of Forgotten Realms. Um, Forgotten Realms. It's nice to read this book. Um, so that made me think about how much fun I was having when I was playing games like this. Too much fun that it sometimes can be distracting because you are deep into the world of gaming. I remember when the game Elder Scrolls, Elder Scrolls, Skyrim was the one that got me really hooked. This game when it first came out. When did this game come out? Bethesda, 2011, almost 10 years ago. When this game came out, I had a big iMac at home, and I in the after dinner, I just turned it on and started to play. Unfortunately, my room was very inside with little windows, so I didn't notice that I was still playing up to 4 a.m. in the morning, and then I realized I still had work the next day. I was that was getting too much into fun that I got distracted from my work. And so, what is fun, right? What is fun? There is this book on the theory of fun for game design by Ralph Koster. Was just reviewing it earlier, and what this essentially tells me or shows to me is that fun, you know, is being that in the flow state, same thing that we've already read before. So if you can get your players to go to a flow state of flow, a psychological flow state where it's games are not too hard, that becomes frustrating. It's not too easy, that becomes too boring. I'm rereading this book because, and here in this particular case, he was talking about chunking, how we chunk things. This is related to our forming our habits. We form habits, we chunk them, and make things automatic. This is how we live as humans. So, reading all of this, I go back to my original question of how, what is fun for me? What will make my day fun today? And I have to revisit the how you get to the state of flow, right? Get immediate feedback. You in an area where it's not too hard, but it's not too easy, becomes boring. But I guess my key message for today, for you, future Ellie, is to have fun. I miss having fun with games. But that doesn't mean you can't have fun at work, right? So have fun at work. Find your flow state. Find that find that area where you can evolve, can be automatic yet still feel bliss. What will that be today? What is my Baldur's Gate today? I think I want to have another challenge as well. Challenge yourself, Ellie, to have a meaningful story every day. How did you spend your day today? How did you make today amazing? Carpe diem. Seize the day. How will I make today amazing? So that's your challenge. Make today amazing. Make today. Wow. Memorable. Fun. Okay?